Hey everybody, Eric here from TOURNA-MIX. I have a quick tutorial for you today on a really cool plugin called CLA Vocals from Waves. It's pretty famous. Many of you may have heard of it. But if you're like me, I think a lot of us are a little suspicious of under the hood plugins sometimes, or we're reluctant to want to use them. And that's fine. To each their own, suit yourself. I myself don't use a whole ton of them, but I have to say this one's pretty cool. So we're talking about CLA Vocals here. This guy, and I have a cool example of just how effective it is. This month's main contest song over at TOURNA-MIX is called Fighter by Joe Gilder, and I have some grouped vocals here that I wanted to show you. Now let me just turn off CLA vocals and play them in solo. I'm going to put this gain plugin on just to compensate for volume. You see I've added 4 dB of gain here. Here they are raw. Okay. Here they are in the mix, completely raw. Again, I've compensated with this gain plugin. All right, really muddy, really dark. They don't cut through. And here they are with CLA vocals on. Pretty big change. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so I've muted the CLA vocals and the gain plugin here. I'm going to call up a brand new instance of CLA vocals. Let's check it out. So here we go, CLA vocals. And what I like to do with background vocals that are grouped like this, like you can see there's a whole bunch of tracks. I like to call up the Start Me Up preset. Okay, so this is sort of where I began. And I usually need to push up the input gain all the way and the output gain all the way down in order to have the gain staging in its ideal state. They recommend this little light here be yellow. Let's take a listen to this. You can see that's yellow. That's good. And off. So you can already hear that makes a big difference, but we're not there yet. For a part like this, I decided there was no need to have the delay on. So I took the delay right off. I kept the little pitch micro shifty kind of thing on. It seemed to work. And I switched the reverb from tight to large. Okay, and I pushed it up. Let's hear that. Yeah, we're getting there. But in the mix, let's hear that in the mix. Now that's fine. If you like a dreamy, soft sound, that's perfectly fine. I decided it was still far too dark. So what I did is I played with the EQ. So this is kind of like your low-end EQ. I switched it from sub to lower and pulled down this fader quite a bit. And then I went to the upper EQ and pushed that up quite a bit. Let's hear this. Right? I mean, that's absolutely amazing. And this is literally like when I did this for real in my mix, this is how long it took me. Like I spent that much time on it. Now, look, obviously you could get in there with, your normal EQ and do some big high passing, or whatever you wanted to do. The equivalent might be something like this, I don't know, maybe this would end up here and who knows. But and that's fine. I often do work that way, but sometimes when I'm in a rush, this plugin just kills it. I mean, let's go to the chorus now and take a listen. Here we are in the chorus here. Let's hear that. I'm going to just mute Joe's lead vocals for now. Here's the chorus. Right, that already sounds pretty good compared to... Now, I can't recall if my settings were identical. It looks like I might have even gone more extreme on my actual version. The settings aren't identical there, but you can see they're very similar. So, I just thought it'd be really neat to show you guys that today. I mean, in what took me probably 15 seconds to call up, I had a sound that to me sounded perfect. I had no issues with it. Probably saved me a few minutes of tweaking. And yeah, it worked out really well. There's no shame in using these kind of plugins. CLA Bass is also incredible. So yeah, that was the message today, guys. Don't be afraid of these kind of plugins. They work really, really well. And if they help you get a quicker mix, then use them. Thanks so much. Take care.